Hi, welcome to Speedway Motors. I'm Joe. Today we're going to look at what comes in the box when you order our Lincoln Bendix style backing plates and the scoops that go along with them. What this is a full bolt-on backing plate. You get all of the hardware, wheel cylinders, and brake shoes to upgrade, in this case an early Ford. You have your bolt pattern for an early Ford spindle, from the traditional early Ford style brake to a fully self-energizing Bendix style brake. And these were originally found on Lincolns, and F1 trucks had these as well. And we have an additional tech video talking about the real difference between a self-energizing brake and a typical early Ford brake that you can find elsewhere on the website. What we're looking at today, the only real disadvantage to these when compared to an early Ford brake is that the backing plate isn't quite as cool looking. It doesn't have the sculpted features in it. And you know, some people say they look more like they belong on trailers than they do on a real early Ford hot rod. And one way that you can doll these up a little bit, we also offer a brake scoop, cast aluminum brake scoops for these. And, you know, it kind of gives it a race car look. You know, if you look at some of the early, you know, 50s era race cars that were using this style of brake, they had scoops on them to draw air into the brake. You know, a disadvantage of a drum brake is that there's no real ability for the air to circulate and to cool the brake off. So what guys would do is they would make these scoops that would sit on the brake like so, and of course you'd have to drill a hole or drill holes in here to draw the air, allow the air to pass into the backing plate. And you'd put a scoop on here like so, and it would draw air into the brake, flow through. And then there's an additional piece that you may or may not want to put there to allow the air to escape out the back side. And you know, it kind of dolls these backing plates up a little bit and makes them look a little bit more like what you'd want to have on a race car or a hot rod. And to mount these, you know, they really all you get is just the casting. You'd need to drill and tap some holes and have maybe a 1032 screw through the backing plate to attach them. And you know, it makes it look a little bit cooler, and you know, makes these a little bit more acceptable for a traditional hot rod. And I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you have any additional questions about these, take a look at our website or give us a call.